Start of the night and I'm waiting to call you. It's knocking on doors in the dark. I've been walking out. Been laid up on the news, now you're lying. The look up on your face, now you smile. It's the start of the night and I'm waiting to call you. It's knocking on doors in the dark. I've been walking out. Been laid up on the news, now you're lying. The look up on your face, now you're smiling. Best refrain. The moment's coming soon, at the end of the day. Stay up in my, stay up in my, stay up in my brain. The moment's coming soon, on at the end of the day. Come on, come with me. We're sipping on your water. We're chilling, combine. Could roll like your nana. Could play ya, come with you. To sing like the wanna. Break your heart in silence. It's the sun's out, so you gotta. It's the start of the night, and I'm waiting to call you. It's knocking on doors in the dark. I've been walking out. Been lit up on the news, now you're lying. The look up on your face, now you're smiling. Stay up on my mind. Stay up on my mind. Been laid up on the news, now you're lying. And look up on your face, now you're smiling.
투표용으로 와주시기 바랍니다. 확인 후 100배로 환산해 지급해드립니다.
나는 들었지? 100배 주신대.
진짜요?
응, 100배 방금. 안녕하세요.
Okay, guys, I got it. What did you do?
덤핑 도넛 맛인데? 맛있죠?
Rame bate o più.
Que fico.
It's not a cry that you hear.
Called the Trás dos Montes, which means behind the mountains, because the family loves horses, yeah? Play with 50,000 meters, so it's almost a swimming pool, yeah? Completely. So in the summer we
좀 맛있어.
You'll like this one more anyway.
The moment you leave, I feel down again. I talk to myself on the floor just to feel less alone. I swear that I'm trying my best. You tell me the stress shouldn't be a friend. I wonder where I end up next on the corner of hope. So hold my hand tight for a minute. I let you know when to let go. You give a little love with a little sun. Everywhere you go, everywhere you're running. You never say a word, even when it hurts. Everywhere you go, everywhere you're smiling. You make it look easy. I don't understand how you can love me the way that I am. You give a little love with a little sun. Everywhere you go, everywhere you're running. I found myself dreaming again. The moment you leave, it goes blank in my head. It feels like my bed is on fire when I'm sleeping alone. So hold my hand tight for a minute. I'll let you know when to let go. You give a little love with a little sun. Everywhere you go, everywhere you're running. You never say a word, even when it hurts. Everywhere you go, everywhere you're smiling. You make it look easy. I don't understand how you can